Welcome to downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia, and today this video is going to be on fire. Today I'm going to take you into 3 hot Harrisonburg neighborhoods and show you a hot home that might fit your hot needs in each one of these hot areas. And if you give me a hot minute, I'll explain at the end of the video what I'm talking about that's so hot in Harrisonburg. So just chill out and wait until the end of the video to find out more. But before I show you all of this hot stuff that's going on here in Harrisonburg, we're going to get started right now. Hi, my name's Stefan, and along with my wife Leslie, we're realtors here in the Shenandoah Valley in Charlottesville, Virginia area. And you'll find all of our information in the description below. And while you're at it, why not go ahead and click that subscribe button, touch that bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos to come. So, what's so hot about Harrisonburg? Well, I mean, Harrisonburg itself has a lot going for it with its rich history. It's got James Madison University here, and it's got tons of other activities and things to do in and around town. But behind me, you see the Harrisonburg Public Safety Building, and we're going to come back here at the end of the video, and I'm going to share with you another reason why Harrisonburg is so hot. But before I do that, let's just go ahead right now and let's get into our first neighborhood and take a look at our first home. All right, so we're here in our first neighborhood. We are in the Crossings neighborhood. Now, the Crossings neighborhood, when we talk about being in and around Harrisonburg, you can't get much more in and around because pretty much about half of the neighborhood is inside Harrisonburg and the other half is outside of Harrisonburg. It's right on the property line, boundary lines, what I'm saying. Now, this neighborhood is also interesting in that part of it's on the other side of Greendale Road, but like I say, it is set out toward the edge of town, and it's more kind of a rural community area. If you look, you can see down the street, kind of see some of the nice mountain views there as well, and probably can't see them, but there's cows on a hillside over there, so you're definitely kind of out in a rural area. Now, there's approximately 90 homes that are here in this neighborhood. There's a couple that are still being built, and they range in price overall from about $375,000 to about $575,000. And build dates started back in 2008, and like I say, there's some that's continuing today. Now, most of the homes in this neighborhood are between about 1,500 and 4,000 square feet of finished living space, and they sit on lots. Some of the lots are smaller, about 0.15 an acre, all the way up to about half an acre lot. Now, the home that I'm going to show you, I'm getting really close right here. A couple cars parked down in front, but we'll get down here a little bit lower on the sidewalk going downhill here. And I'm going to switch hands here, and I will show you the home right there. And this home was built, it's almost like getting a brand new home. It was built in 2023, and like I say, there's a lot of room inside this home. It's currently listed for sale for $489,900. Like I said, built in 2023, 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, and 1 half bath. 2,756 square feet of finished living space, of which 1,900 of that is above ground. And if you break that down, it's $178 a square foot, and sits on a 0.27 acre lot. And in this neighborhood, for this particular home, there's about a $600 annual HOA fee. Now, like I said, you're basically getting a brand new home. It's only 2 years old, and upon entering the front door, you're going to pass through a short entryway where you'll see the staircase to the second level, and continue straight from there, and you'll enter the open concept kitchen, dining room, and living room area. On the left is a beautiful gourmet kitchen, which would be agreeable for any chef, I would think. And there's a gas range in it, stainless appliances, and those granite counters are but some of the home's high-end finishes that really give this home a classic look and feel. Now, on the other side of the breakfast bar, you'll see the dining area with a window and nice sliding glass doors that let in a lot of light. And if you go through those doors, you'll be on the covered deck, and it's very convenient having the kitchen that close if you want to have dinner and a snack outside, like I say. Now, on the other side of the open floor plan area, you'll find a nice comfy living room to relax and recuperate in after a hard day's work. And you'll find all 4 bedrooms and the laundry room and the primary suite on the second level of the home. And the primary suite's a good size and has a nice walk-in basement, and its bathroom is luxurious with dual sinks sinks and a beautiful tiled shower. And finally, you have a great space in the full walkout basement that includes another full bathroom, and you can use the large open space as a theater room, a rec room, or a game room. And like I say, this is just, the home is nearly brand new, and it's in a great neighborhood here. A lot of families, as I've been going through the neighborhood here, a lot of families, and in this particular neighborhood here, the Crossings neighborhood. All right, so we're here in our next neighborhood. We are in the Willow Ridge neighborhood. Now, the Willow Ridge neighborhood is a very, very small neighborhood. Matter of fact, right now it's only got about 20 homes or so, but they're building more, and it actually sits back in the back of another neighborhood, of the Willow Hill neighborhood. Now, the Willow Hill neighborhood has about 50 homes or so in it, and as you can see, the homes behind me here, they're duplex homes, and I talked about that. You can see there's plenty more to go down there with building and everything, and the mountain views as well. But like I say, the homes here on my left hand side are duplex homes, and much of both Willow Hill and Willow Ridge are duplex homes, and some of them are single family homes, so it's a mixture of both. Now, this side of the street got duplex homes, and one I'm going to show you over here, they're single family homes here in just a second. Now, as far as the range of price goes, you're looking at about $200,000 to $350,000 for the townhome duplexes, the older ones anyway. And for the single family homes, you're looking anywhere from about $300,000 to $500,000. Now, most of the single family homes in this neighborhood, though, are running right around in the $400,000 range. Now, the Willow Hill neighborhood, it's the older of the two. It started building back in about 1982, and it finished in 2012. And like I say, this one here started in 2006, and it's still building today. Most of the homes here, townhomes and single family homes, have between about 1,500 and 3,500 square feet of finished living space, and they sit on lots that are about 1/10 to 1/2 acre. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch my hands here, because the home that I want to show you is right over here. This is the one that is currently active and on the market. It is listed for $645,000, so a little more expensive than the average home in the neighborhood, but this home is also a very large home as well. It's built just last year's, when it was built, 2024. It has 5 bedrooms, 3 full baths, and 1 half bath. Has 3,631 square feet of finished living space, of which 2,488 is above ground. And if you break it down for a new build, it is priced very economically, $178 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.22 acre lot, backs up to a little creek in the back, and there are other neighborhoods on the other side, part of the neighborhood on the other side of the creek, but kind of get a little bit of that privacy there. So now here's another home, like our first home that we talked about, that has some high-end finishes. I better get out of the road and not get hit here. Most people around here don't hit you, though. They're pretty good. So anyway, like I say, another home with high-end finishes. And like I say, with this one, you've got over 3,600 square feet, and you got a lot of options with what you can do with it. So as you enter the home, you're going to find the formal dining room to your left. More to come on that in just a second, and a half bath on the right. Now, if you continue walking down the hallway, you're going to enter another open concept space with a kitchen, dining, and a dining room, living room combination. And to the right of that is the living area, which should be a great time for family time. And to the left of that is the space for a table, and it can be used as an eating kitchen, but the kitchen itself also has a large island and a plentiful counter space and a double wall oven. That's really nice, and plenty of cabinets for storage. Also, off the kitchen area, you'll find a nice deck on one side and an entrance into the formal dining room on the other side. So it's really nice to have an additional space on this level in the form of a dining room as well. You also find 3 of the home's bedrooms upstairs, including the primary suite. It's a very nice suite, and the bathroom has a beautiful tile shower, a tub, and dual sinks. And maybe you don't need all 5 bedrooms. Well, why not make one of them, the upstairs bedroom, into an office, or into something, a room, an exercise room, whatever you might like to make it into. The other 2 bedrooms are downstairs in the full walkout basement, and this area, once again, would make for a great additional family room, rec room, theater room, or playroom for the kids. So that's the home that's currently for sale here in the Willow Ridge neighborhood, and this neighborhood, like I say, is just barely inside Harrisonburg. So let's go ahead, let's go to the other side of Harrisonburg, but not quite the other side, but we're going to do another part of Harrisonburg here, and we'll show you our last home. All right, so we're here in our final neighborhood, and I think, in my opinion, I think we saved the best for last. We're in the Barrington neighborhood, and Leslie and I, we featured a home in here before, but another home for sale. Like I said, it's a really nice neighborhood. As you can see, a lot of the homes are brick structure homes, and a very well established neighborhood, very well maintained, very well landscaped, and you can just tell there's a lot of pride of ownership in this neighborhood. So as far as the size of the neighborhood goes, it's big, but like I say, as you can see, things are laid out nicely. But there's about 200 to 300 homes probably in this neighborhood. And as far as the build dates go, well, first of all, let me go ahead and give you the values of the homes in this neighborhood, about $500,000 to $900,000. And the build dates for 1996 to 2015. Homes in this neighborhood have about 1,300 to 5,000 square feet of finished living space, and they're sit on lots that are about 1/3 to 3/4 of an acre. So, with that being said, I'm going to go right back to the other end of this cul-de-sac, and I'm going to show you one of the homes that's currently on the market. All right, so this home that you see coming up here on my left-hand side is one that's currently active on the market. It's a beautiful home, it really is. Like I say, it's active on the market. It's listed for $711,000. It was built in 1998. It has 5 bedrooms, 3 full baths, and 1 half bath. It has 3,663 square feet of finished living space, and it has, of that, it's 2,663 is above ground, and it break it down to $194 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.43 acre lot. Now, when you go into this home, like I say, it's custom built, 3-sided brick home, and although it's 27 years old, the single owner who raised their family in this home has gone to extensive lengths to keep it in top-notch condition. After you step up onto the nice porch, you'll enter the front door, and from there you can go left into the dining room or into the formal living room, and from there you go straight ahead or left through the dining room and right through the formal living room as well. It doesn't matter because all 3 paths is going to take you into the open concept living room, eating, kitchen area. And the living room is a good size and features a gas fireplace, while the kitchen is gorgeous and features new granite in it. There's new stone backsplash, and there's a new refrigerator there as well. Now, upstairs, you're going to find 4 of the 5 bedrooms, plus an office or a nursery or whatever you want to use it as, plus the laundry rooms up there too. And now the primary suite is incredibly spacious, and its bathroom features once again, like we've seen some of the other homes, those dual sinks, but in this one there's also a tub and a separate water closet and a shower as well. Downstairs in the full walkout basement, you'll find the 5th bedroom and another full bathroom, but the focal point is the additional room that's currently being used as a family room and gym area. And additionally, there's a kitchenette downstairs as well. Now, I intentionally left out one of the most incredible features of this home. You go out onto the patio from the basement or onto the large screened-in deck from above from the eat-in kitchen, and out there's a virtually maintenance-free composite deck as an outdoor part of its outdoor portion, part of it's covered and is screened in, and that makes it really nice. You don't have to fight those flies in the summertime. But that's not all. Here it is. Below that deck is a fantastic heated 40,000-gallon saltwater pool that was just added to the home in 2021. What a great way to relax at any time of the day or the evening. And like I say, this home there's so much more I could tell you about it, but really, if you're interested in it, you'd be better off seeing it. Let Leslie and I give us a call so we can show it to you, because it really is a very unique and beautiful home here in the Barrington neighborhood. All right, so we're back in the public safety building here, and now you know why I told you this video was going to be so hot. Here in the public safety building on the 3rd floor is an amazing fire museum that chronicles the history of fires and different events and firefighters here in downtown Harrisonburg and in the Harrisonburg area. Now, one of the best things about this place, though, is it's absolutely free. So if you got your kids or your grandkids, it's a great place to come. I can remember when our kids were little, we'd take them to the Fire Prevention Safety Day, and they get to shoot the hose from the firemen at the firehouse there. So just a lot of neat stuff here that you can learn about the history of the firefighting business, I guess you would say, here in Harrisonburg. Now, the museum itself, it's not just a stuffy museum. It's got a lot of different artifacts and articles that you can learn about, and you can use your cell phone while you're in here too. Well, what I mean by that? Well, there's QR codes all around the place where you can scan and you can learn about that particular display by the and it's narrated by the former fire chief, Larry Shiflett, who served here in Harrisonburg for many, many years. Now, I mean, there's incredibly interesting things here. Like, imagine fighting fires, picking up a glass bulb full of water and throwing it at the base of the fire. Well, those are here. You can see those here. You'll see a lot of the uniforms that people used to wear. You see a lot of the history that was here, how they rescue people, and just, I mean, it's amazing. You can't get it all in one video. You just got to come here and enjoy it. And one of the greatest things too, folks, you're so kind and friendly. I had heard about a story about where the Harrisonburg Fire Department had to run hoses for over a mile to put out a fire. And I talked to one of the guys here, and he took me right to the picture of where it was when it used to be Eastern Mennonite College back in 1984, and how it was been annexed, or around the time it was being annexed. And they had to run. There was no fire hydrants around the area, so yes, they ran fire hoses for over a mile to get there. So you'll learn about stories like that happened here in Harrisonburg. So, like I say, if you're in Harrisonburg, if you live here and you haven't been down here, make sure you come and make sure you enjoy this really neat museum here in Harrisonburg. Well, I hope you've had fun watching this hot video. I hope it's given you an idea of some of the neighborhoods and some of the homes here in the Harrisonburg area. And like I said, it's just a handful of them. You know, Leslie and I, we've had the opportunity to do multiple videos about Harrisonburg and a lot of the things that go on here and its neighborhoods and its homes. So I'd encourage you to just go to our YouTube channel and look up some of those videos and take a look at them if you're interested in Harrisonburg. But even better than that, Leslie and I would be thrilled and we'd be honored if you just pick up the phone, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and allow us to help show you those homes here in the Harrisonburg area, or whatever area you might be interested to here in our beautiful mountains and valley of Virginia. You know, we've loved to have helped so many folks find the perfect home for them, and we'd love to help you as well. Well, I guess that does it for now. This hot video is now over, so I'm going to go home and I'm going to chill. So anyway, until next time, I'll see you around town.